What's going on, guys? Let's talk real for a second. So I decided I want to talk about my journey as a trader, because a lot of times we get all this fluff on social media. Oh, I started trading for a few months, I got it, and all of a sudden by year 2 I started buying Lambos and houses and all this other stuff. Let me share with you my story and my journey of profitability and all the struggles that I had and the real behind it all. It started with 2019 going on 2020, found out about trading, fell into IML, and then obviously we all know what IML was about, really just pushing that business and pushing the network marketing. Luckily for me, I did find somebody who really kind of knew the charts, how to dissect the charts, so I learned charting from him. But eventually a few months later, left IML once I realized the agenda was more so to push that business, which it is what it is, but I was looking for more so learning how to trade and just making money purely through trading. So from then on, I was just really just trying to figure it out and just, obviously my markups were great. Sometimes they would play out, sometimes they didn't, but I felt like I was advancing myself as a trader. The only thing was I just wasn't profitable. So I got to a point where my markups started getting stronger. More likely than not, I started seeing my markups play out. But again, like the whole execution aspect, like knowing when to execute on the trade, knowing when to not give up on a trade, knowing when to just be patient, knowing all of the ins and outs that you get from experience. I didn't have any of that. It took me some years to really understand risk management and all that entails. It's not just a term, it's not just a strategy. It's literally something that you gain from experience. It's literally something that you really can't teach unless you've blown a couple of accounts and that becomes your teacher. And over time you figure, you know what, I don't have enough room to keep blowing accounts. I got to trade a little bit more safe. I can't just put it all in this trade or just be completely emotional because I've had a couple of losses. I need to make sure I get a handle on the risk management. So from going through all of that to trying to grow a small account, right? Only having $100 or maybe $200, the account gets to $50. I don't have enough money to refund it. So you're just trading this $50 account. You turn that $50 account into $100. And the funny thing is, as amazing as that is, just percentage wise, you can't see how amazing it is because it's just $100. So again, you fall into the same cycle. You overtrade. You have no risk management that is solid. You're going through the same issues of being underfunded, and you're just trying to figure out this skill set. You're trying to figure out, is this thing even real at a point, right? Are all the people who are claiming that they're profitable and they're making all this money in the markets, are they all making it up? Are they all lying to me? All these thoughts just run through your head throughout the years. And so you get to a point where you decide that one thing that I'm not gonna do is give up. And that was my decision. I decided that I was never gonna give up. I was completely comfortable going into my 60s, my 70s, God willing, my 80s, still trying to figure this thing out because I really believe in it. This is the type of thing I truly feel like is worth it. And when I master the skill set, all of those years of struggle would have been worth it because of what I can do with that skill set. So eventually you fall into things like funding programs. And although that took a year and a half for me to finally see some payouts, you're finally starting to make strides in your trading journey. You're finally starting to see things connect. But despite it connecting, it doesn't necessarily mean you're long-term profitable, right? Eventually you lose those funded accounts. Eventually you blow a few more accounts. See, the thing is, they explain it as if they have this aha moment and all of a sudden they just stop blowing accounts and all of a sudden everything's all good. That's not the reality. The journey is a lot more in depth than that. You get to moments where you realize you learn more, that you can make money in the markets. It doesn't mean that during those times where you start making money in the markets, it doesn't mean that you don't still end up making terrible mistakes, blowing half your account, if not all of your account. That still happens along the way. It's a journey of maturity. It's a journey of mental fortitude that you are literally learning yourself. You're trying to master certain aspects of yourself. I don't even want to say you're trying to change yourself necessarily, but you're trying to be more aware of yourself, right? And you're trying to put things in place to best serve you so that you can execute efficiently and effectively. So throughout all those years of just trying to figure it out and taking one step forward, another step back, another step forward, another 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, right? It's a continuous process of making incremental improvements to yourself where eventually you get to the point where you now understand how to maintain an account. You now understand how to make money. You now understand how to to navigate different changes in market environments, where even when your account may not be growing larger, your account is also not getting necessarily too much smaller either. You know how to weather a storm in the markets, and then you know how to jump back in when market conditions are favorable again and keep on making those profits, right? So the point is, it's not always necessarily that this strategy is just better than that strategy, and this program was better than that program, and this trader just taught me. Like, listen, you're going to learn from almost anything, anyone, any strategy. There may be something that clicks with you there, and there may be something that clicks with you here. But the point is, the focus that I want you to get back to is that it's all on you. It's all on your journey. It's not about the signal group that you're in. It's not about the mentor that you have. It's literally all on you. Number one, it's on you to make sure that you never get to a point where you give up. It's okay to take a quick pause. If you want to step away, that's fine, but never give up. And number two, it's on you to make sure you are documenting your improvements, the improvements that you're making, the mistakes that you're making. How can you get better at this and at that? That is all on you. And so long as you have this lazy approach to trading, where you just executing trades for the hell of it, where I just want to just press buy or sell, win or loss, I just walk away, I don't review any trades, I don't know what I did wrong, I don't know what I did right. So long as you have this approach to trading, then you're never really going to go far. It's really important that you immerse yourself in this thing. Like, really immerse yourself in this thing. Learn how to drown yourself in this thing. Like, because one thing that I've learned is, whatever you want in life, when you are pursuing that thing, this whole idea of work-life balance does not exist. You do have to be hungry. You do have to sacrifice. You do have to go after it at all costs in order to get that thing. And when you do get that thing, then you can start seeing a little bit more balance in your life. But in your pursuit, you gotta be a dog. I'm just giving you honest truth. You gotta be a dog, and you have to go after it. You can't let a closed door stop you from getting and achieving what you want to achieve. And my message to you is not simply to not quit, but like, take yourself seriously. Don't just waste time. If you're just on these charts, if you're joining these groups, if you're just paying for mentorship and paying for this and that, and just wasting your time and not taking it seriously, thinking that because you paid for this thing, all of a sudden you're gonna be profitable or make money, you're wasting your time. Don't do it. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for the next person. But take yourself seriously. If you really are going to do this thing, be serious about it. Invest in yourself, invest in your knowledge, invest in your improvement, and make sure you're putting yourself in the best situation possible to improve. I don't care how long you work. I don't care how many jobs you work. I don't care how many kids you have. I don't care how many responsibilities you have. Get it done. If you want it, you're going to get it done. One thing I realize about life, no matter what you want, if you want it bad enough, you will prioritize it. You will find ways, no matter what it is, no matter how busy your schedule is, no matter who you are, you're going to find ways to get it done.